What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to True Crime Tuesdays, brought to you by Stonerz Corner. Whoop whoop. How is everybody doing? Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I see I have two of my most favorite people in the world in the comments. Amanda's here, Farrell's here. What is up, ladies? You are going to be the ones here to hang out and know how we do. We got a blaze for that info. So guys, grab your joints, grab your bongs, grab your dab rigs, which I broke mine today. Oh my god, it was hurtful and painful, right in my heart. Ugh. But yes, I did break it, so I won't be smoking my nectar collector today. But let's get high, motherfuckers. How is everybody doing tonight? Thank you so much for being here, guys. I didn't know if we were going to go on tonight because BFTI. Blaze for that info. Oh, I was wondering what the fuck that meant. I don't even know our own abbreviations. Yeah, this is a Tracy McDougal extraordinaire. And I got my little pot leaf here now. Woo! I wanted to be comfy tonight, so I sat on the daybed. I know, I still have my dab rig, I just didn't take it out, but this happened today, so that was pretty sad because I use it all the time and it's something that I really fucking love to smoke, but that's okay. I have the metal pieces for them so I can still get high with it. I know. Blaze for that info, bro. Fuck yeah. Tonight we're actually going to talk about a story that I've already done on True Crimes previously on Stonerz Corner before we revamped. It was actually pretty close to the beginning of the True Crime segments that we started, and it got deleted. So I really, really loved this story. Not that I love the story, but this is one of my favorite True Crimes. So I'm going to kind of talk about it with you guys again. If people haven't seen it, awesome. If you did see it, well, you know what? We're going to get a little bit more information. And I'm really excited. So tonight we're going to talk about the murder of Derrick Robie. So guys, this is such a crazy story. Like, I don't know, again, if you guys heard us last time we talked about it or if you've heard anything about this story, but this is Derrick Robie. He's a little 4-year-old boy, super cute as a button. And yeah, so this will be his story today. So guys, get ready for it. I'm just putting my notes here in front of the screen so I can actually read them. Okay, so in the early morning of August 2nd of 1993, Derrick's mother was having a hard morning, guys. So she usually gets up. What's up, Sasha, baby? Thank you so much for being here. So she usually gets up in the morning, gets both of her sons situated, breakfast, and then she walked her oldest son, Derrick, 4 years old, to his day camp, his summer camp. So this morning, his little brother Dalton was just going crazy, wailing, giving his mom a really, really hard time. So Derrick, he just wanted to be the sweetheart that he was, and he asked his mom if he could go alone down to the summer camp. Now listen, this was a different time. This was in 1993. I know that when I was born in 1990, and in these times, guys, like, we didn't come home till the streetlights came off. Maybe not when I was 3 or 4 years old, but he was actually just walking like a very short distance from his house down to the end of like the little cul-de-sac at the end of his street. So Derrick's mother, she usually takes him every single day, like we said, but you know what? She did decide, you know what, we're going to let you go alone, Derrick, and she sent him on his way. So the path to the summer camp is a dead-end road, as we said, and it's close to the house, guys. So let's not hate too much on the mom because she did get so much hate for just even letting him leave the house by himself. So please just understand also that it's a super tight-knit community. So everybody knew everybody. There were no streets to cross. It was just like down one sidewalk. I know I'm kind of trying to like explain it a lot because I do have her back in this, and I really don't think it was his mother's fault. So the murder took place in the early 90s. It wasn't common for kids to get kidnapped and murdered at that time, or that we actually knew about. So now we're definitely a lot more aware about what we do with, like, where we let our kids go, who we let them hang out with, and where they go alone at what time. So at this time in the 90s, it really wasn't like that, guys. We all know, we were all kids. It was kind of like do or die, run around, have some fun. So When the summer camp had finished, Doreen went down to the summer camp to pick up Derek, only to find that he didn't even manage to make it to the summer camp at all. So he hadn't been there all day. So Doreen, this is Derek's mother, started freaking out. She's having like a panic attack. She calls the police immediately so that they could come and search for Derek. So the search did go on for a while, guys. It wasn't a super long search, but they did search a lot around the areas. There were fielded areas around where he was. They searched all of the backyards and parks and anywhere that Derek could have wandered off on his own instead of going to the summer camp, where could he go have some fun. So after hours of searching, Derek's body had been found nearby to the summer camp, actually. He'd been beaten to death, and forensics actually concluded that he died from a blow to the head. God, guys, poor little 4-year-old boy. So the body was found in a small patch of woods. Like I said, it was quite close to the summer camp, and it was between the camp and Derek's home. So he wasn't that far from home at all, guys. So also understand that when Derek's body was found, there was some really horrible, horrible things that had been done to his body, and, we're not really going to talk about it. If you guys want to do some more research on it on your own, you definitely can. So we're going to talk a little bit about the witnesses, guys. So who do we have here? I just want to see if I have any notes other than what I know. Okay. So the police had actually found out that Derek was lured there. There was like a couple of items around him. There was a banana on the ground. Some stuff from Derek's lunch was kind of spread out on the ground. At the time, they had no suspects, though, and the people thought it was a stranger. It had to be a stranger that came into town and, did this to this little boy. So again, next to the crime scene was a smushed banana. This could possibly indicate like that the banana was used to beat him or other things. Maybe it was just stepped on as someone walked by. Maybe someone hated bananas and they were like, oh, fuck that banana. But that was something that was very odd to everybody. For some reason, there was a smushed banana beside him. So due to new information, a neighbor decided to conduct kind of their own experiment, their own investigation on this, even though not really looked highly upon by the police, but sometimes people need to step out and like do something on their own. So she actually invited all of the kids over from the neighborhood because she did suspect somebody, like a certain child. So she wanted to kind of see if she could find a child in the neighborhood who really didn't like bananas, okay, guys? And I know this sounds weird, but this was her thought. This was her first thing to do. So she invited them all over for an ice cream party. They were going to make ice cream sundaes, have a great time, and they did. So she invited them all over, and one of the little boys' name was Eric Smith. We do have a photo here of Eric Smith, guys, so let's show you that photo. This is Eric Smith in all his glory. So now, please understand that this neighbor did suspect Eric. He was quite a loner kid. He was very bullied. He didn't really hang around with the other kids, and he did show some kind of, like, angry tendencies. He wasn't a very nice little boy, so she asked everybody to pick all of their ingredients to make their sundaes, and they did, and she specifically went up to Eric and she said, we have Eric and Derek here. Derek was the little 4-year-old boy. Eric is the boy that's being kind of investigated by this mother. So she asked him, well, don't you want bananas on your sundae? And he said, ew, I hate bananas. Really, he was not happy. He wanted no bananas anywhere near his sundae, okay? So she immediately got super scared of this little boy. So, you know what? She's like, I'm going to call the cops. So she did call the cops, and she said, Eric doesn't like bananas, and I am so scared. So guys, again, Eric didn't fucking like bananas, okay? So soon after this, guys, actually, like, just hours after this, Eric actually confessed to the murder of the boy. He was interviewed, and it didn't take him long to break down and kind of say everything that he had done and why he did it. And honestly, he had gotten angry at this summer camp because he went there, he acted out, and he got sent home. So he was leaving angry from the summer camp, and he seen little Derek walking alone over to the summer camp, and honestly, He just was so angry and took it upon himself to fuck with this little boy. So I'm wondering in the beginning, like, you don't really know, like, were his intentions to kill him? I don't think so. But once everything got, like, out of hand and went as far as they did, I feel like Eric kind of just acted even more out of anger, maybe a little bit out of adrenaline, because he was doing some pretty fucked up shit, and he did end up beating him to death. So the little boy was arrested. Please understand, again, he did feel extreme remorse for this murder, so he says. He was actually just released recently from prison. I believe it was 28 years later. Does that make sense, guys? 93? Yeah. So it was 28 years after he was put in prison, he was released. There are a lot of documentaries, so many documentaries explaining why he did it, what he was thinking at the time. He knew he was very sick. He was very bullied. He was very... he had so much hate in his little heart. And, I mean, it's hard because when you deal with these killer kid stories, because you never really know what's going on in that kid's head or what was happening with him at home. And, like, he was, again, extremely bullied for the way that he looked with his big glasses and his orange hair. And does that justify his actions? Absolutely not. I think he should have rotted in jail and prison for the rest of his life for the stuff that he did to this little boy. I absolutely do. But just thinking of the fact that they were both children, and yes, children can be just as mentally unstable as an adult serial killer or killer, but come on, guys, like, there had to be something going on in this little boy's life that gave him that kind of hate and anger, and made him so evil to want to do something like that to a little boy. Guys, the story of Derrick Robie was one of the biggest. Like, I used to watch so many true crimes, especially when I wanted to start doing my own true crime. I really had to kind of brush up on all the different things that were happening. And this story was something that so many people were talking about and so many people were reporting on, and I just couldn't get that little kid Eric. I couldn't get his face out of my head. Just thinking, like, what was going through that little boy's head when he did something like this. Because honestly, how fucked up do you have to be to kill somebody and sodomize them and do just horrible things to this little boy? Now, like I said, guys, there are a lot of details to the story that I didn't tell tonight because I did touch on this before, and there's probably a lot of people listening. But I do have a little girl at home who broke her elbow, so I didn't have very much time to brush up on my story tonight. So I kind of went with something that I knew and something that kind of hits hard. You know, it's the child stories are always the hardest to tell, and they're always the hardest to hear, and they have to be told because this stuff does happen, and most of us have children of our own, and seriously, guys, there are some fucked up people out there. Ooh, guys, what are you smoking on tonight? I'm smoking on that gnarberry that Amanda told me to buy. Gnarberry, yummy, yummy. It honestly has such a good flavor to it, and I like to buy them because they're very, very easy to slip on in the bong. I'm going to take this chance to remind you guys that Stonerz Corner merchandise is coming to you ASAP. Within the next week or so, we will be getting on board with selling Stonerz Corner merch. That's t-shirts. We're going to make these cute little, like, tank top and booty short outfits for the girls. We're going to make t-shirts for the guys. Hopefully we get some hats going at some point soon too. We just haven't really gotten on that yet. We're going to have this logo will be on one of the shirts. Without the true crime, I can't really cover it up. I am white enough. Woo! Okay, there we go. Pale as fuck. But we're going to have the Stonerz Corner one up there. We will have a true crime one up there. We're going to have a Puffalina, like Puffin with Puffy shirt. We are going to have some Blazing for That Info shirts, guys. We're also going to have some quite plain ones with just little logos, like, right on your breast. So that's going to be fucking awesome, guys. Please make sure to keep your eye out for Stuff by Us, which is a company Farrell and I are starting. We're going to be hopefully launching it May 1st, and there will be so much stuff on our website for you guys to check out. So keep your eyes open for that, because that is where the Stonerz Corner merchandise is going to come from. Yay! Yay! You can get Stonerz Corner coasters, motherfuckers! I want a sticker that says BFTI. Yeah, man, we'll do it in cool graffiti. That's so dope. That's such a good idea. Do a graffiti sticker. We can even do a BFTI shirt for you, Amanda. Look at all these hearts. I love it. I love it so much, guys. Stoner's Corner merch is definitely coming to you. This was supposed to be a pre-recorded episode, but like I said, Aria broke her elbow. I'm like totally, my timing, I didn't even remember it was Tuesday, so here we are. Smoking, oh, you know what? That's out. Time to smoke the bong and sing a song. Woo, 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 woo. Listen to the fucking fuck. With that beautiful echo sound in the bong. No, we're not actually gonna sing a song and smoke the bong, Amanda. I'd have to take out the guitar for you guys or something because I'm using my computer. So, yeah. See, wasn't it beautiful, guys? I sang for you. The big time for you. I do all the singing. It was a good time. We do the true crime good time. Bong sign. Long time. We aren't going to stay on late tonight, guys. I'm just hitting up a quick show because I do have little Aria with her broken arm trying to go to sleep. But please, guys, head on over to our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe to that shit. Make sure you hit that little bell so you know when Puffalina's live. We are doing Tuesday and Friday nights at 9 p.m. Tuesday nights will regularly be pre-recorded shows, so I say. They might be, they might not. But we will be going live every Friday night with Puffin' with Puffy, where we talk about marijuana. We talk about music. We talk about just smoking weed. We talk about pretty much everything. Art. If you have some beautiful art and you want to get on Stoner's Corner and show off your art, guys, get on here because we want to hear your music, we want to see your art, and we want to know what's going on with you. You're starting a business, let us know. We'll shout you out for sure. Also, head on over to the Facebook page, guys. I know, Farrell, poor little Aria, like, kid can't catch a gosh darn break. Gosh darn. I know, it actually wasn't Derrick's mom. It was just one of the neighborhood moms who figured it out. She was weirded out by him, and she actually decided to invite him over with their children. So it was actually another mom in the neighborhood who was like, something fishy is going on, and I'm gonna actually investigate this. Hashtag no belly buttons, guys. If anybody wants to get on the no belly button crew, please let me know. I can help you out with your belly button problems today. Okay? Today, tomorrow, like, if you're far, I might have to do some traveling with my kit, my no belly button kit, but, hashtag fucking no belly buttons, okay? I don't have a belly button. It's okay. That's even better. It is even better. Like, the neighborhood really worked together, and, like, again, they could have sworn it was somebody from out of town, because they were so shocked that someone in their small neighborhood that they know and see every day could do something like this to... But Eric had actually never spoken to or, like, knew anything about little Derrick, so hashtag had mine removed. Yep, Farrell was my first procedure. It went well. The procedure went really well. I'm just going to tell you, Farrell has absolutely no belly button. So, yeah, if you guys don't want one, you let me know. Or Farrell, you can also inbox her. She's starting to learn it. She's, yeah, take what? Take the shot? Take the shot? Take it? Alright. Or take your belly button. Because I don't take the belly buttons. I remove them completely out of existence. Whew! I'll actually remove it so good that, like, you won't even remember you had a belly button. Bye-bye. We're gonna have to start the hashtag no belly button movement on TikTok. I have a Cyclops. Not for long. Not for fucking long. If you want that gone, not for long, long schlong. Big dong. Donkey Kong. Why am I trying to rhyme tonight? Why do I think I'm a rapper? I'm a rapper. I eat my burger out McDonald's wrappers. Oh! So sick. Guys, popping off. Did you notice that I do that now? That's my thing. Like, no. Puffalina. Long schlong. Big dong. Rocky and that's a Donkey Kong. Don't want no short dick man. Don't want no itty bitty teeny weeny shrivel little short dick man. Don't want. Okay, guys, so this is getting out of control. I am going to take this time to tell you all that I love you so much. I know we're cutting out a little bit earlier. We usually run at about a half an hour to an hour, depending on how lit this is. But I promise you guys, I have already started working. Sasha's like, God damn! Hashtag no belly buttons for my whole life! Oh my god, Sasha, see, that's what happened on our last episode that you missed because you were working so damn hard. Okay? Sasha's been fucking painting walls, filling dry holes filling dry Yee! Sasha, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Not be filling dry holes. You're filling drywall holes. You know, filling those screw holes. Guys, this is getting out of control. Again, out of control. I love you guys so much. Everybody have a great night tonight and a great week. And we will see you on Friday with a badass show. I'm really hoping to have a guest if they don't bail on me. And if they do bail on me, then it's just going to be pretty old me hanging out with pretty old yous. So everybody, have a great night. Thank you for tuning in to Stoner's Corner True Crime Tuesdays with Puffalina. And I'm out.